Nice. Just sending some stuff out to Discord, putting out announcements and whatnot. Alright, I think we're all set. Just got looking at some pictures to see what I'm gonna be painting next. Okay, so I got that one done. Let's look at this. Maybe I might do some more of those rocks. They're kind of cool. Yeah, I'm doing some more rocks. Just a bit higher. Good afternoon to everyone. It is 12:40 p.m. Thursday afternoon, April 17th. Move this up away. So, it's a bit cloudy today. Just woke up not too long ago. And like always, woke up and started streaming. Get a stream in before I have to go to work. Little bread, how's it going? Indeed, bread. We got bread, we got what do you call it? Cheese. Cheesy cheese. Can make a grilled cheese with you too. I'm gonna do some landscapes. Right, I'm just sketching out the environment. I have a photo next to me for reference. And real quick, let me just add your name to my thank you page. It starts to get filled up a bit. Some planets. Red. Put it to the side. Yeah, this is the photo on the attempting to paint some more rocks. Cause I did some yesterday. They're pretty cool, pretty fun to paint. So I decided why not do it again. And tomorrow I shall be celebrating Phantom Pence in the house of Kent. Tomorrow in about 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know, in about like 30 hours from now, more or less, I shall be going live celebrating hitting 650 subs on YouTube. Even though we're like, I think 5 away from 700. I might also do 2 streams because I was talking to Joy last night. I'm not sure if I should do celebrate both streams at once or celebrate 650 on Friday and on Sunday celebrate the 700. Sunday, I mean, Friday 650, Sunday 700. Who knows? There might be 2 Jackbox streams back to back. I did it way too big. Yeah, but what up, Kent? So when you did it, what is it? Did you only do the Jackbox or did you also draw the two? No, I only did Jackbox. For that stream, it was nothing but Jackbox. And I did it for hours as well. I think maybe like 6 to 8 hours we were doing Jackbox. And there's different party packs to Jackbox. I think in total there's like maybe 10 party packs. And each party pack contains about 5 different games. So, you know, I was just shuffling through the party packs that I have. Right, so I kind of go through one party pack, play all the games. After we finish them, we play a different Jackbox party pack. Finish those, play a different one. Finish those, play a different one. And yeah, kind of only got off because I was too drunk. I might do a stream before drawing, and before Jackbox I might do like a quick drawing stream depending on enough time. If not, then it would just be nothing but Jackbox that day. I guess I don't have to put all of them, I can just put those 3. I'm up to 16 subscribers now. I think I said before I did art streams. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you went up a few also. I think maybe 2 or 3 yesterday. Got a few over your stream. Oh, we gotta help each other out, right? Because I also gained a good amount of people from Wanderlust stream as well. She'll post my links on the Discord, and they'll come and subscribe. Excuse me. Thank God. Woke up with some like freaking runny nose. Hey Vamps, welcome back. Cheese, welcome back. Alright, Kent. Give you yours. You're at 14 now. Sorry, I haven't been showing up. I've been busy the last few days. All good, Vamp. Don't trip. It's all good. But I decided in the end, because of cheese, not to take away you guys' tally marks. So you kept your tally marks. You have 14 right now. I gotta rewrite this again. So you have 10 to spend, I guess you could say. Do you want your name, a poster drawing? 15. I'm gonna do a profile picture. I'm not gonna do a comic. It's gonna be a profile picture. 20 small watercolor. 50 big watercolor. Yeah. Hello, we still showed up. That you still showed up, of course. I appreciate it. I like doing art streams. I've never been much of an internet community kind of guy. Same. It's a thought that counts. Hey, cheese the man. Yeah, Spider was telling me that he knows you, Cheese, through YouTube. Yeah, me either. I've never really been much of a community guy as well. Hey, DT girl. Wait, so my tallies are gone? No. Alright, real quick. Yesterday, I did 2 streams, right? One in the morning, and we were. That's what I'm looking for. Kind of switching it up a bit. Yeah, cheesy cheese saved everyone's tally marks. Alright, so basically, I ended up kind of changing the system for tally marks. Now you can like spend them or save them. And are you good? I am good. DT, go. What about you? Yeah, so he saved them. So basically, what was gonna happen is, I ended up actually Joy ended up writing everyone's names again. And if you had 5 tally marks, I was gonna give you back 3 because we started a new system. But now everyone kept the same. If you were under 5 tally marks, you weren't affected at all. It was gonna affect the people who had more than 5 tally marks. So yeah, so I was gonna give, for example, RT. He was gonna start back to 7 tally marks or so, plus these here. Because now you could like add, you could save your tally marks. Super cool wolf pushy. His name is Oscar. Oscar for a wolf. Oh, I'm really sorry. It's almost 1:30 a.m. I'll do. Alright, don't worry. I appreciate it, Ash. Cheese. Let me give you a tally mark. Cheese, you have 7. DT girl, you. Let me give you a tally mark as well. You have 9. Alright, so there's a new system. The posted drawings cost 10 tally marks, right? Your name, if you want me to do your name like 3D-ish, it will be 5 tally marks. If you don't want your name, just save them for 10 tally marks. But Diddy Girl is a sweat. Why? Jeez, no fair. I tried to be here for a bit before I fall asleep. Oh, good. You fall asleep, you fall asleep. Yeah, so now they're saving them, or you can spend them. So 5 will be your name, 3D. 10 will be a posted drawing. 15, I'll draw your profile picture. I just skirt. It'll be something else. 20, you need 20 tally marks in total for watercolor, and then 50 in total for a big one. Sleep is good for you. So yeah, it's kind of like, I guess someone said, phantom bucks. So if you want something, you gotta have a certain amount of tally mark. So cheese, like I said, you have 5. Well, you have 7 in total, but you have 5 to spend, I guess. So if you want your name, I could do your name, unless you want to save until you get 10 in total. Eric Bucks. Unless you want to save it until you get 10 in total to do a posted drawing, or you can save them to get 15 in total for your profile picture drawn, 20 in total for a small watercolor painting, 50 in total. It might be 40. I'm gonna bring them down for a big watercolor painting. I got 2 lines, I guess. Ash, you are getting another one right now. That's 3. Cheesy, I suffer from sleeping issues, so mostly I don't sleep. I just pass out. Sleep insomnia. I have face monkey emoji board. Oops. Sorry. So yeah, that's what's going on. So cheese, you have 7. If you want a post-it note, you need 10 in total. Up to you if you want to spend your 5 or not. DT girl, same thing. You have 9. If you want a post-it note, you just need 1 more for a post-it note drawing, unless you want your name 3D. But yeah, that's what's going on. use this one here. And I was talking to Artsy yesterday, or Derek, and I was kind of saying that maybe also you guys could send each other. I might save it for the 20 or 15. Well, I'll probably pass out and leave stream running in the background as usual. Appreciate it, Ash. 15 will be fun. Yeah, 15 will be your profile picture that I'll draw for you. I was talking to Artsy. I was saying that, well, maybe we could do like a way where you could send other people your tally marks. But let's say if you want to send Artsy 10 tally marks, you yourself have to lose 20 in total. You know, it's the tally marks. It's costs 2 to send 1. It's expensive. Lol, bore you. The only thing stuff I told him to draw is gaming character. I'll probably only ask him to draw gaming characters. You're doing 50 DT girl? Damn. Wait, sorry. What's 15 now? 15 is your profile picture. I was debating whether you like your profile picture or like I draw you. I think profile picture might be that. 50 was a big watercolor painting. And Archie was saying, I don't know if you guys like the idea, but Archie was saying if you guys have 100, then you guys dictate what the stream's gonna be about. What am I gonna draw, and with what type of materials? That would be awesome. He was saying that you know, let's say if someone had 100, you decide what the next stream's gonna be. I don't know. Maybe I draw, let's say, Minecraft, but I have to use colored pencils or something like that. I don't know. That's an idea that he was saying last stream, but who knows? What do you guys think about that? 100, maybe something a little bit less, and you guys decide what the stream's gonna be about. What I want to paint. She's all glass. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you're getting organic audience, and hopefully you can make it big. Appreciate it, Ash. She's all glass, and now cheese. 50% exchange rate, exactly. Yeah, so there's a few things that we're doing here. So if you want to send tally marks, it's gonna cost you double. If you want to send 10, you gotta lose 2. Let me add your name. Yeah, we'll do it. She's all glass to my thank you page. Put this here so it doesn't get messed up. She's all glass. You feel loved. Yeah, everyone should be thanking Cheese for saving you guys' tally marks. Well, the people who had more than 5. Like I told you, if you had under 5, it's not gonna affect you at all. The new system. In terms of like losing anything. Lately I've been running out of video games. I gotta upgrade my PC as well. Oh god. What's on the canvas today? This picture. You got a PS4? I have a PS5, but I haven't played it in a while. We're back. Oh, we're back to vertical. Yeah, sorry, Raven. Like I said, I'm streaming on YouTube as well, and my main audience is on YouTube, and they all pretty much decided that like vertical. The vertical experience is to them. 60 followers are, yeah, exactly. I mean, if you want to try out, check it out check me out on YouTube. Same name, Tantrum's Pain, for a better viewing experience. Very nice. You instant slime. You have a fox, right? Is that what it said, fox? I feel like moms. Okay, it's a thing since yeah, you'd be surprised. A lot of people watch YouTube live on verticals. Mainly people scrolling to like shorts, YouTube shorts. it's a better viewing experience for them. Plus, YouTube pushes out my, well, not only mine, but like everyone's video out more when it's on vertical like this. When it's horizontal, I don't get as much traction on YouTube. And like I said, most of my audience is on YouTube. Or pretty much all my audience is on YouTube, not Twitch. Okay, so DT girl, can see console gaming shall overrule though disgusting PC's better graphics, better gameplay, better SPS for sure. You're looking Fortnite, new Herald in Discord, but don't get too close, he might blow up. So yeah, those people aren't gonna stick around either way, they're just passing. I'm Vertical Gal myself, says she's all glass. Nice hair, that's 115. What up, Jake K? Did you change your name? Once you explore the PC gaming, you forget the console gaming forever. And then also, she's all glass. Yeah. Saving Jake K from the other one? Oops, wrong pen. Check out the new Herald, but don't bring flint and steel. Cheesy, no need to be mad. Loads the truth. PC is always superior. A lot of that depends on how good PC is. Yeah, don't know why. Oh, I gotta make sure it's the same one, so I can give you a tally mark. She's all glass has 1. Can see. I used to be the same way. I was very passionate about, you know, PlayStation over Xbox. But after a while, kind of like, you know what? It doesn't really matter what you play on. I probably still won't play on PC. Maybe I would, because PC does have better like graphics and you can do so much more. It's me, I finally did get some sleep. That's good. Can't exactly afford PC, you pay for freedom and literally you pretty much pay everything on PC console, which is a good amount of money. You have gotten the 10th telemark to the Phantom's Paint. What should you draw? Okay, what would I like you to draw? Draw me the frog from the Nightmare Before Christmas. DT girl and Jake, let me give you your tally mark as well. Where's the pen? PS4 is just nostalgic. You can also upgrade forever by buying pieces of hardware. This Herald's very dangerous, so I'm warning you. I'll check out right now Herald. I've been thinking about getting a Steam Deck. Have you guys played with a Steam Deck? Jake. Alright, Jake, you're at 6 tally marks. With 10, I could do your name 3D, unless you want to save up for... with 5, I can make your name in 3D, unless you want to save up for 10, and I'll do a post-it note drawing for you. Spider, you ignored me the whole time. How are you? I just remember the days of you playing PS1. Let me check on my Herald. That Spider has sense. Oh. Herald is a creeper now. Can't get too close. We need Bruce the goose to take care of him. Silent Hill PS1. Yeah, I remember like playing certain games and be like, damn, these graphics are amazing. Like especially with like GTA 5 when that came out. It's a handheld PC console. Oh, Steam Deck. Now I remember. I'm like, why does it sound familiar? But never played it. PSP for the PC. GTA 6 for those days. Oh, what the fuck? Oh man, got smudged. Yeah, when GTA 5 came out, I was like, damn, these are amazing. Going back now, you're like, ooh, they're a little bit rusty. They're really good for the time, but a little bit rusty. The various emotions cannot be expressed though through artwork. Princess of Persia series. It sounds familiar. I don't think I've ever played it. Maybe I have played that one. Now it's a bird. I have done a few. It's hard to see, but I did a puffin here. I know Wander, she was doing puffins as well as graphic. But I did a puffin before they did. I was the original puffin maker. So yeah, glass. Have a little tally system here. Every time you join a stream and are active in the chat for about 2 to maybe 5 minutes, you get a tally mark. 5 total tally marks gets you on your name in a 3D version. If you don't want that, save up for 10 and I'll do a post-it note drawing right here. So these are the post-it note drawings I've done. Instagram used to be banned. It's posted in the real comment section. On Insta is hatred. Well, I guess it all depends on the type of content you might be watching or seeing. But yeah, there is some pretty horrible comments everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. There's a freaking hair right here. Points, I love points. I'm saving up for the Phantom Bucks for a drawing. Yeah, so Jake's gonna save up for 10. So 5 total gets you your name. If you don't want that, save up for 10 total for post-it note drawing. Color of your choice. You don't want that, 15. I'll do your profile picture. 20. I'll do a small watercolor painting. 50. I might bring it down to like 40 or something. I'll do a big painting like this. You're choosing. And it's super easy to get a point. You know, just join a live stream and just be active for about 2 to maybe 5 minutes. That's the bare minimum I ask. After that, if you so like to leave, you can. I have no problem with people joining and getting their points and leaving. TikTok is banned, thankfully, at my place. I just made a new Instagram for my art. The first thing it showed was all blurry stuff. I'm too soft for the comments sometimes. Yeah, some people could be a bit rude. Luckily, I haven't had too many experiences with bad comments like that. I've had some people join in and be like, this is disgusting, this is horrible. I just delete the message right away. Some person ridiculous comments, I don't know how they aren't embarrassed. Yeah, especially when sometimes a girl posts something on Instagram and you look at the comments and all these like thirsty ass guys. Last time, Phantom, I told you. Let me show you a picture then, DT girl. I don't know if you, I guess you didn't hear me. Instagram maybe like racism. The OF, a lot of OF promotions by every girl that you see. The hate between men and women, so stressful. Days. Draw this one, DT girl. Frog's breath. If you just search a frog's breath, you'll see it. Hello, Joe Monostar. Can I draw him? Yes, I can, but after you get a certain amount of tally points. I've gotten quite a few comments from TikTok Live. You can hit or miss, but quite a bit of traction here and there. I do drawing requests, Jomana, but with a tally system here. You need 10 tallies for me to draw your request. In order to get one, just join the live, be active for a few minutes, and you get 1 tally mark. And if you're here for a good while, you get an extra tally mark. That's the only way I do requests, because if I do it, you know, with just people coming in and joining, and I take everyone's request like that, I'm gonna be completely backed up. Is that ever go to draw? She's a real one, which expired. I guess because I just joined, all I know is that I'm a guy with Captain girls in underwear with text saying DM me for a private pic. It's okay, DT girl. They're new here. Algerian. You know, not everyone that's joined in doesn't know the rules. I guess you could say. Hello, Kickflip. Hey, Kickflip, welcome back. Jomana Star, let me add you on my thank you page. Jomana Star. Kickflip to add you here. That's always wonder who clicks the type of stuff. Yeah, I added you yesterday. Kickflip is the best. The people who be doing that stuff are like the horny old men. 6:09 a.m. I have not slept. Ooh, that's not good. I thought you were gonna go to sleep, my guy. Getting my cult points. Ooh, Raven. I forgot to give you yours as well. I love you. I'm gonna go bye. Alright, bye. I'm trying to read it. Please have an idea. What's up? Thank you. Okay. I'm ahead of guys. Busy. Okay. I told you, DT girl, draw the frog. Search up on Google frog's breath, and you'll see it. It's this. Frog's breath. Draw that one, DT girl. Frog's breath. Nightmare for Christmas. It's a frog inside a. Yeah. I've been here since 3:45 p.m. I've been live for about 30 minutes or so. Gotta head back to work. Back like Costco live. Let's chat next time. Alright, no problem. Thank you for time. Bye. Appreciate it. Appreciate all who joined in. Thank you to Wander as well. She's amazing. Yeah, so I want you to draw Frog's Breath. It's a frog from The Nightmare Before Christmas, my favorite movie. Hey, what up, Drew? Thank you, man. And just catching her as she's heading back to work. Oh, bam! I saw your video on the basics of the glass. Like the 9-minute video you uploaded a couple days ago. Even though like I'm not ever gonna be doing glass, I found it interesting. Sorry, I cannot speak English. You've been here since 3:45 p.m. I'm always here. I just keep through and don't talk. Appreciate it. In order to get your points, you gotta talk for a bit. I'm gonna give you yours right now. Drew. I'm doing that too sometimes though. Sometimes I would like be popping into people's live and I wouldn't say anything. I'll just pass by. Depending on what I'm doing. If I'm busy, then yeah, I don't really talk. Because I don't want to say hi and then have them notice me and then feel bad because I have to leave. If I have time, then I'll stop by and I'll chat. If not, I'll just be creeping. It's pretty hard to make glass break how you want. I mean, Drew does glass breaking, and it seems pretty easy. Although I would assume you would need gloves when you're breaking them, but he says you don't, so I trust him. Alright, leaving stream, running on mobile. I'm starting to pass out. GG. Alright, thank you, Ash. No problem. Good night. I'm more of a creep for coming through talking if I'm not an artist? Not even. Not at all. Because then everyone will be a creep if they join in lives on things that they don't do. You know, maybe you come here for the art, even though you don't draw, or maybe you just come to chat. Who knows? Everyone has their reasons why they come here. Stop by. I'll be right back and get some tissue. Woke up with a runny nose. Sorry. Yeah, both for sure. Just like hanging out. Yeah, like I said, everyone has their reasons. Some people find it a bit relaxing, the running water in the background. I've been watching live streams of pro air hockey lately. Pro air hockey. At this point, there's a pretty much like a pro league for everything, you know. Air hockey, foosball, a bunch of like sports you wouldn't think, you know, there's really a pro team for this, but there is. It's weird. Where's my paper that I've been using? Oh, so it's this one. I don't really watch too much lives. I'm usually either live myself or at work if I'm not live. 2 new heralds popped up. I'll have to check them momentarily. Did I give you your tally marks, Goofy? I don't think so. Maybe I did. I think everyone here has gotten their tally marks, right? Kens, I gave you yours. I gave one to Jake. I'm saying I'm waiting till 40 or 50 because you said you might bump it down or until I get close enough where I think I want to do something really cool. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll bring the 50. I might bring it down to like 40 for this big one. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if it's going to stay 50 or I'll bring it down. Is this painting somebody's request or just one you choose? These are all ones I've been choosing. This thing we just did it yesterday. Before it was just, you know, 5 was a post-it note, 10 post-it note, 15 post-it note, 20 a small watercolor painting, but we completely switched it. The new heralds might give you frostbite if you touch it. Okay, obviously this is like a Santa Claus herald. But what's this one? Someone who's cold. Frozen? No, he has no color in his beak and his feet. Snow herald. Oh, okay. Sorry, Harold. I'm missing a pen. No, I'm not. Here it is. Do you know if I give you your mark for today, Spider? I think I did. Yeah, this is just a painting I decided I want to paint. It looked pretty cool. Especially after doing the last painting, I was like, oh, I kind of want to do some more of these rocks. Hey, not Eric. Hey, Derek. Think Tugboat Herald? I don't know. Tugboat Herald. I don't know, you can check though, because I don't remember if I gave you yours for today. I don't think so. No, I don't remember seeing that. You have 6. Do you want to spend 5 on your name 3D or wait for the 10 for a post-it, or wait for 15 for your profile picture, 20 a small watercolor painting, and 50 for a big one? Up to you. I gotta say, Artsy, I owe you that postcard. Artsy is the first person to receive my art. So, up to you guys. If you guys like the tally mark system, you have Artsy to thank for that, because it's his idea. If you guys hate it, you have Artsy to thank for that, his idea. Yeah, so it was his idea to start it, and his idea for like a really big painting to save up the points. He's kind of like the mastermind behind the system. Oh, May. Man, Joy's handwriting is on point. Yeah, her handwriting looks nice. But I feel like, females, girls in general, always have really nice handwriting compared to males. Although there are some males that have nice handwriting as well. And the thing is, sometimes I'll tell her like, oh, can you write this down? Or some shit like that. And she'll be like, no, my handwriting is ugly. I'm like, really? Really? You have nice handwriting. Almost all girls have nice handwriting. I don't think I've met a girl that didn't have nice handwriting. Unless they were like really young. But yeah, a bit over 24 hours till we have the junk stream. And I think I might do two Jackboxes, because we are at 698. 2 more. Not true. I beg to differ. 2 more and we hit 700. So I think I might do one on Friday and one on Sunday. Tomorrow is for 650 and Sunday will be for 700. Practice calligraphy. I feel like my handwriting is so-so depending what I write. So Artsy, you have 15. I lied, you have 20. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, made by Face Emoji AI. So up to you, Artsy, what do you want to do? Save them? You're 20. Mama May, you have 5. You could spend them on your name in 3D or save them. I write like a blind person on a bus that's actually on a rush hour. I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. You sound like a girl has always said, you're saving me first to 100. I've always written like all caps, teachers hated it. Yeah, I never understood why kids or people wrote in all caps. I save them, wait for the market to pick up. There was a bit of a crash, but we're picking up now. We'll pick up traction. Very certain letters in all caps, I don't know why. Because I remember there was a kid in my class who he would write in all caps as well. So it looked nice handwriting. But like, why are you writing in all caps? What's the point of it? Is it me, or when you write in all caps it looks nicer? Or is that just me? I feel like when you do that it looks nicer than, lowercase, uppercase. You ask me what I write all the time. Crack my fingers. All caps is yelling. Well, depending, right? If it's text, then yeah, I would assume you're yelling. That's the thing I don't like about text. You never really know how to read it. Especially with all caps. Because I'm assuming depending on the mood you're in, that's how you're going to read it. So let's say if I'm in a bad mood, I might read a text you sent me in a bad mood. But maybe you're in a good mood. Like, if you guys know Key and Peele and have seen Key and Peele, there's like a sketch they did about that, where the text, one of the guys is sending a text and he's like happy, the other one is like reading it like he's mad. You read it with your eyes, mind, mouth. Yeah, at the end of this, that's the word. You can't tell sarcasm or whatever through text. That's, or you can also tell like how they're saying it. Like you can't tell like the emotion. I guess you could say through it. That's too. Yeah, if when people put a period at the end of a sentence, they're mad. Even if they're not, you just kind of assume, like you went through all the time to put periods. Okay, you're probably upset. That's why I personally prefer to call. I do text, but I don't really prefer texting because I'm a really bad texter. My iPhone slam text. It's not pretty funny. Slam text. Phones do it all the time. I can't use. Yeah, I'm a bad texter. So you could text me on a Monday. I won't get back to you until maybe Friday or even later, or not at all. So if I have the chance, I'll just call you to tell you what I need or something. It's quick and easy, and more likely for me to answer you. If you call me, I'll answer you and give you a response. But if you text me wanting to know an answer, I might look at it and leave you on red. It's just gonna happen. It gives you options. I don't have iPhone, so there's that. I have Android. I love Android. My Samsung Galaxy, I'm a good texter. I suck. I think I'm kind of good at sending GIFs or GIFs, however you like to pronounce it. Anytime you might see me like in a chat or something, I might be like the first one to send a GIF. Fast Harold. W Android. Yeah, Andrew for the win. Harold's the name. Speeds the game. Got a goose fast. We got Fast Harold. And if you don't know Harold, you gotta know him. I hate phone calls. Like, why do you need to bother me that much? I feel personally attacked. Send me a text unless it's an emergency or I won the lottery. Like I said, for me, I just prefer a phone call. I don't call all the time, right? But I prefer it because it's just, like I said, it's easier, quicker. Because something that can be done through text will take forever. Let me see. iPhone users love Samsung too. That's why 99% of the iPhones out is they did Samsung technology. Don't say that to an iPhone user, they'll get mad. Everyone says GIFs with the hard G, but the guy who invested GIF. Yeah, see that's too. I say GIFs, not GIFs. I usually say GIFs, but I say both at the same time. GIFs, GIFs. And people are like, oh no, but you pronounce gift, not gift. Oh, let's hold it, baby. It should be GIF with a J, not GIF. Even though it stands for graphic. I forgot the rest. I'm not really a diehard iPhone or Android fanboy. I kind of used to be one of those back then when I was younger. You know, Android is better. This is better. iPhones are a bit tricky for me to use, but how do you pronounce? Obviously, you pronounce that memes. What are you talking about? Obviously not. It's memes. Unless you say it in Spanish. In Spanish, they say memes. No joke. That's how you say it in Spanish. Memes. I've heard people say that word crazy. Memes? I feel like people who don't know, like, oh, that'd be weird. If someone, like, told me, like, oh, did you send the meme I sent you? What the fuck you say? In Canada, we say meme. No, you don't. Okay, I was gonna say, no, you don't. That'd be funny, though. Meme. But I'll serious about it in Spanish. Memes. And that's how they usually pronounce it. It's weird. Languages are weird. Especially when nobody's like switching things up. No mames way. Well, no mamas, you forgot to eat. No mames way. And also wait. Well, I'll give you a pass because you didn't really know, but and way is actually spelled with a G. If you don't know, now you know. It's like G-U-E-Y. Way. It's weird, I know. But no mames way. A very versatile word in Spanish is fart. G-U-E-Y. And I think there's like two, I believe it's like this. If I remember correctly, G-U-E-Y. And I think there's a 2 dots over the E, or maybe 2 over the U. One of those two. I forgot which it is. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's the U or E, but there's 2 little dots over them. Here's a crazy one. Read each direction. It's weird how saying each sentence backward creates backwards sentences saying it. How weird is it? Oh, what are those called? I forgot what they're called, but sentences that make sense both forward and backward. Specific name. Like race car, forwards and backwards, is also race car, forwards and backwards. But I was saying the word fart in Spanish is very versatile. Could be used for many different things. So fart is pedo, right? So let's say if I say like I farted, like me eché un pedo, I farted. But it can also mean, pedo can mean lots of different things. It can mean fart, palindrome, there you go. Yeah, fart can mean fart. It can also mean drunk. It can also mean, what else? He's drunk. What's up? How's it going? You guys have genders for objects and stuff in Spanish, don't you? Yes, we do. Ah, perro. I don't think I find the picture. Here's a good picture. Pinche perro. That's perro. Perro. If you want to say like, ah, perro, it'll be two R's. That's what's up. So here look at fart is pedo. Drunk can be pedo. Problem, pedo. Like, I have a problem, oh, tengo un pedo. What's up? Que pedo. No kidding. Ni te pedo. Friendly? Buen pedo. What happened? Que pedo. That sucks? Que mal pedo. Aware al pedo. And tough shit, ni pedo. Is your problem? Es tu pedo. I know the moon is female and the sun is male. So yeah, pedo is very versatile. It can mean, like I said, drunk, fart. The actual word is fart, but it can also mean drunk. It can mean problem. It can mean what's up. Pedo mental. Yeah. Lots of pedos. Yeah, in Spanish we have genders pretty much for everything and anything. It's kind of blurry. Do all those get mixed up when people get drunk? Maybe because they're pedo. But no hay pedo. Si llama pedo, no hay pedo. El pedo va a ser el tuyo. So no, if we're drunk, that's your problem. But okay, for a second I thought of something else. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I forgot it again. Oh, there you go. I think for maybe something for English, but I say there's a group of people, right? And if let's say there's a group with 5 girls and 1 guy, you'll most likely call that group of, girls with 1 guy as male. You refer to them as a group of men or males. It's pedo when you get pedo and pedo yourself. Exactly. So let's say, ellas, which is them, but female, referring to females. So there's a group of girls, you'll say ellas. And if it's a group of men, you say ellos with an O. But if there's a group, of 5 women and 1 guy, you'll still refer to them as ellos. You wouldn't say ellas. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Hey, it's Holy. Welcome back. I know what that meant. But I love library. It doesn't mean I love the library. It's where is the library? ¿Dónde está? Where is la biblioteca? The library. Close. Yeah, close. As some teachers used to say, close but no pickle. She was annoying when he would say that. Duolingo basics. Or Family Guy. And that was like a meme or joke on Family Guy that involved the biblioteca. Although my Spanish is bad, it might be a bit wrong at times, but it's fun knowing a different language. When I was growing up, I didn't like being Mexican. I didn't want to speak Spanish, didn't like speaking Spanish, but I got older and embraced my heritage. Gotta go, so you got there. Alright, later, Jake. Thanks for stopping by. Like always, I appreciate it. So it's kind of like cool speaking a different language because you kind of like talk shit. Even though I don't really use it that much for talking shit. You know, if I'm out and about in public and someone's kind of like nearby and I want to say it in English because they look American, I will say it in Spanish. That way they don't understand me. That could be like, oh man, that guy thought I'm not even pedo. That guy's really drunk. Or sometimes when I freaking like those people outside of Target or something, you know, trying to get greeting RT, trying to get like signatures or whatever. Like I don't want to talk to them, and if I see them and they're clearly American, before you know walking in, I start speaking Spanish. That way they're like, okay, this guy speaks Spanish. He doesn't probably speak English, and they don't ask me. And it's worked a couple times. I've done it like I've been talking to Joy. Let's say this is the entrance with the guy, and I'm right here. I'll be speaking English to her, but once we get like around here, I speak Spanish. So when I pass by him, he hears me speaking Spanish, and he want to ask me to do stuff. I got candy. What's the candy? And sometimes it works. They'll hear me speaking Spanish and they want to ask me. They'll just look at me and that's it. 20 minutes till midnight, and you have candy at midnight. No good, my friend. No good. Spanglish. Yeah, that's what I speak. I speak Spanglish because my Spanish is kind of bad. In my mind, you know, I'm killing it. I'm kind of like a little kid. Have you ever had a dream where you good tasting though. Let me give you your mark. I told you. How you been? Been busy? You are at 4. Well, 9. You have 9 tally marks. Right? Yes. Switched it up. 5, I do your name, 3D style. 10 for posted drawing. So do you want to spend your 5 or save up for 10? The choice is yours. Calculus 3 and object-oriented programming. Ah, we got a smart guy over here. Can I double it and pass it to the next person? Yes, you can actually. I was talking to Archie about that. It won't be double though. Plus, I'll only eat it when I go to the movies to see Minecraft. Or candy. The food channel, the Discord you can send it to. Oop, baby. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. That if you want to give your points to someone, you can give it to them, but they'll get half. The values are half when you transfer them, not full price. What's up, bro? What up, my guy? 18425. What does that mean? DJ Hux. I just finished programming course last year. Tolt. You can choose different candies. Foundations of C++. Yeah, not too shabby. Good Friday? Yes, it is a Good Friday. Well, maybe for you. For me, it's still Thursday. You are in the future, my friend. Mr. DJ, he wanted a future, I am the past. It's a date. Foundation. Oh yeah, dates. Tomorrow, yeah, Friday. The one I have them on the sliding text. Going to the dispo right now. Want anything? Yeah, give me a new lighter. I need a new lighter for my candles. Because I do enjoy candles. I had a lighter, a Mexican flag lighter. Like I said, when I used to smoke, I went to the shop for the first time with my friend. And, you know, we're like, oh, it's our first time, like, we don't know. They're like, okay, then, here, choose a lighter, get any lighter you want for free. It's on us. I was like, oh, bet. So I got a free lighter, and the shit has died out from all the candles. But yeah, the date is for tomorrow. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow I'll be celebrating hitting 150 subs, even though we're close to, if not, we already hit it. Yeah, me too. Candles. No, I'm talking about I'm talking about actual candles, not something else. Yeah, we just need 2 more for 700. Both of my candy. Yeah, it seemed like I was talking about something else, but no, I was talking about real candles. Oh my god, what the fuck? I've never seen this arrangement of candies before. I don't actually get to do much programming work. It's mostly web and mobile coding. Okay, I've had those before. I'm not sure what these other ones are. So yeah, gummy bear. It's like a mix of candies, isn't it? One time my friend gave me like 15, 20 Zippo flip lighters, all different designs, and said they fell off a truck. I now understand what he meant. Hey Braxton, welcome back. Yeah, it's just magically, you know, the Zippo lighters fell off a truck. How many people do we know that, you know, have things that fall off a truck? But I got candles right. Candles. I swear, dude. I am clean. I got a big bowl of candy, but is it... I'm good, Braxton. What about you? You good? Hopefully you're doing good. Is that candy... Does it come like pre-mixed like that? Or did you buy a bunch of different candy? Yeah, but I said before, I used to smoke. I stopped once I got with Joy. So haven't smoked in about 5 years or so. Yeah, I'm just here for a few from Italy. Did I get my Italy last night? You didn't, because I was giving a tally to people who joined once again, and unfortunately you didn't join. Actually, no, I'll give it to you because that was my fault. That was my fault on my end for the bad stream quality. So let me give you tally marks for today and yesterday. My number does pure Java, so it's usually frameworks. I believed in 2 back. Then I was like, damn, what'd you get at the 45? Crazy luck. It's mostly like from my neighbor country in Sweden, but you get to choose your candies and stuff. Bonjour. Bonjour. I'll give you your 2 tally marks on Braxton. 1 for yesterday because it was my fault, and 1 for right now. You have 8. I'm drawing, painting this picture. I'm doing landscapes. So the tally marks kind of switched it up. If you want a posted drawing, Swedish fish are good. If you want a posted drawing, it's gonna cost you 10 tally marks. 5 gets you your name. 3D version, this is just an example. If you don't want that, you can save up for 15 tally marks in total, and I'll draw your profile picture. 20 for a small watercolor, 50 for a big one like this. Red Robin, yum. Never had Red Robin. I enjoy Swedish fish. What about you guys? I know Joy, she doesn't like it. red. Thank you, Paige. Yeah, so Braxton, you have 5. If you want to spend them for your name or save, you have 5 more, or technically 2 more for post-it drawing, or like I said, save them for your profile picture. And Sour Patch Kids. It's good. Sour Patch are good, but they just fuck up your mouth. They told Marks, I was like 50 streams was about a month and 2 weeks I stream. I stream once, maybe twice per day. And also you get 2 times, you get 2 tally marks per stream, maybe even 3. I said I might bring down the 50. I think it's a bit too high of a number. Yeah, the max is 2. Joyce, it was like telling me maybe I should bring it up to 3 marks per stream. So instead of giving you 2 per stream, I can give you 3. So we'll see. And like I said, I might bring down the 50 because I think it's a bit too high myself. But sometimes who knows, maybe for Jackbox, for tomorrow, if you're at Jackbox playing, I might give you 3 for the entire day. If you play along and join in. How much for a profile pic? 15. It's a new system that we're doing. Yeah, it might take some time to accumulate, but like I said, I go live once, sometimes 2 times a day, and you get 2, maybe 3, depending how we go about it per stream. Genius have more, exactly. And you can get them fairly quickly. Like I said, I go live sometimes 2 times a day. So if you just join in and just get those, that's already 2 tally marks. Or people could give you, or give extra tallies to jackpot winners. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. But not everyone's gonna be on a tally sheet, but that's a good one. I might do that. Maybe if you join in and play Jackbox tomorrow, I'll give you a total of 3 marks. And if you win the game, you get an extra mark. So in total, you could get 4 tomorrow. I think I might do that. Good one, Kent. Go see how I got my candy. The candy shelf looks like this. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Shake the thing. Take it back. Okay, no, okay, yeah, I get you now. No, I thought that maybe you bought a bag of candy pre-mixed. But yeah, we do have that as well. There's some candy stores that do that. We can like get whatever you want. Do you think my profile pic would be hard to draw? Let me look at it, because through the screen that I'm using right now, it doesn't show me a profile picture. I have to go to YouTube on my other phone. Go to channel. No, it shouldn't be too hard to draw. It might be a little bit annoying, but no, it shouldn't be too hard. I've been drawing people lately, so let's see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the profile picture in color or just black and white. Because technically the profile picture would be like a small watercolor painting, but a bit smaller. Maybe the profile picture would be this big, and the small watercolor painting would be maybe this big, and the big one would be like double the size. My knee. Get my color pencils. That's why Kent and Artsy have been really helpful in this system of tallies. These. Let's go with this one here. Yeah, I should be able to do your profile picture. I'll do the best I can. And I do it in color. It might be just one layer. I probably won't go into too much detail. And add a bit more detailed texture to this. I'm also going to be doing a postcard for Artsy. I'm going to paint him something on this postcard because oh, no, this one's not a postcard, but I'm not sure where I left it. Not that one either. But I have these watercolor postcards that I can paint on the front and on the back of it. I put the sticker. Let's see you. Alright, Braxton, thank you for coming by. Write your address and I'll send you a postcard. So tomorrow, we're gonna do Jackbox. You join in, you're gonna get extra tallies. You win, you get an extra tally. Where'd you after Harold? Braxton. Pretty cool name. Braxton. I'll check it up right now in a bit. This is I'm trying to add some color here and there. Lime green Harold for no reason. You're currently painting. Your current painting is making reminds me of vividly of Machu Picchu. There's no life built world. Seems very akin to Candid, and Candid to Machu. Not really radioactive, but he's feeling a bit green. Maybe he got sick from eating all those candies. Never been to Machu Picchu or anywhere. Kent drew a nice painting yesterday. Very calming, very soothing painting that he did on his live stream, which is on Discord. Let me just go to it so I can show you. Here it goes. Green equals life. And his painting actually did have life in it. As you can see, there's a chinchilla. Let's connect this to my phone. Kent's a nice guy. He's so nice that he's gonna make me my own app. What a guy. I didn't even ask him at all. He was like, you know what, I'll make an app for you for free. I was like, Kent, you don't have to do that. He's like, please, I insist. I'm like, fine. Gonna own a chinchilla one day with my girlfriend, they're cool. The only thing I really know about chinchillas is you gotta like buy special sand for them so I could take a bath. Alex is gonna be jealous. Alex, aka Poophead. Wait, what was that? You don't remember? Oh, you probably forgot already. I'm gonna shoot myself in the bit. I'm gonna try that temple I told Weed about. Health can change colors. Rainbow Herald, like Sour Patch Kids. I just saw right now. Blue, green, red. Yeah, but Kent's also good at watercolor painting. He's a bit quicker than I am. Like I said before, he's a bit more stylized. The yellow herald is basically just a long neck duck though. So an imposter. He doesn't belong in that place if it's just a duck. Yeah. He too does watercolor painting. Main difference is I take a bit more time and try to add more detail. His is a bit more clean, simplistic. And it feels a bit more loose with it though. And he really gets in the zone when he starts to paint. So he might ignore you for a bit, but it's not because he's ignoring you. He's just focused, locked in. I should make a site that does like gesture drawings practice where you can set a timer. There already is a site like that, but you know, maybe yours could be better. And with different pictures as well. Better and different pictures, better pictures. Because I know I've used like once or twice some site that lets you do like gesture drawings and set a timer for a couple seconds or a couple minutes and then shuffle through pictures. Annie. With tips and tricks here and there. Yeah, that might be good as well. So maybe you could like do it with people and I wouldn't like check it real quick. And obviously there was models, both nude and clothed, which obviously I think you gotta have to add that, right? Integrator, no, Brickster. And maybe also have like other things in them, like we could do hands, right? Different angles, feet, mouths. I said mouths. Yeah, there's lots, but just kind of a version customized for me and friends. Brickster gone. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind trying it out on stream. Right now I'm just using Pinterest for all my pictures. maybe have like an option to maybe copy certain paintings. It's your design. You're gonna obviously choose what you want to do. What you like, what you don't like. Come. They kind of look like massive worms coming out the ground. Stone worms. I guess I can see them, yeah. I'm working on a personal app now that's for tracking tasks and breaks. It has a break system where you earn break time. It's called Pacemaker. And when it's gone, all integrity is lose the final game. We're talking about Trickster. But also there's millions of apps like that. I just like living by making my own podcast. I gotta get him out the window. Look at Annie. I think I'm making pretty good time. I wish I was smart like you, Kent. I can't do programming or stuff like that. I'm sorry, I never got my grade 10. You know, I don't think so good. Which, as well, let me give you an extra tally mark, Kent. You're at 15. So 15 profile picture, or you can go for the 20 small, 50 big. You sound like Ricky. That was the. That's what I was going for. Sorry, you know. Sorry, Julian. You know, I never got my grade 10. Like you. You know, sometimes I don't think so good. Oh shit. I'm gonna bank mine. That's what everyone's pretty much doing. They're saving theirs for something bigger. Losing everything. I'm back. Didn't I have your lighter? Shit. Shit. Motherfuckers don't have nothing. It's just so funny when you told me it's very motherfuckers. I haven't gotten to that part, but let me laugh because I could just hear it in his voice. And I just saw like a video yesterday of him like on some like podcast or something, talking about how he got the like a hat. He was saying that he was watching I think an interview with like French Montana, and I guess he was like really drunk or something, and he just kind of going ha. He's like, oh, so I just kind of did that and added a Canadian goose in it, and that's where we got the ha. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. But if you don't know, you don't know. You just gotta be in the know. I did that one too, like yesterday. That's weird. We both got the same one. Same video recommended. Annie. These days I run home, cook soup and sprinkle mozzarella on it. I sometimes eggs right out of corn cans for some tuna. What do you mean these days? Like, I must mean it's hot for you. So, I don't think you'd be cooking soup in this weather. I could be wrong, Mexicans, especially Mexican parents, moms, be making a chicken soup, caldo de pollo, in the freaking heat, in the dead of the summer. Like, mom, really? Freaking 100 degrees out and you're making soup? But we still eat it because, if we don't eat that, there's nothing else we're gonna eat. Your dart park made my bark? It was freaking Annie, I swear she's literally like a chihuahua or something. We thought she was a shih tzu, but I think she might be mixed with chihuahua because you know how chihuahuas are, barking at everyone and everything. And she barks at everyone and everything. Yeah, it's all there for now. Gotta deal with it. Yeah, until you leave or something, then you cook your own food. And then you're like, you know what, I want some soup. It looks hot. But nothing beats mom's cooking like mom's cooking. Look at this video. Sent to me. There's like in the background. Yeah, that's season 8. I'm putting on season 2. So it's gonna take me some time to get there. Woof. Yeah, it's all there for now. I had a Chihuahua once, great dogs for cuddling, but sometimes they're snaky. Dude. I kind of like Chihuahuas, at the same time I don't. Because, one, they got really big eyes. Look like they're about to pop out their head. Kind of looks ugly. My opinion. So Dumbo is my favorite JJ Rock lines. One is your life ending, maybe an hour and a half or so. Max 2 hours. But yeah, they're bulgy-eyed little demon dogs. The main thing is they're always freaking, I guess, aggressive. Wanting to, I guess just the barking, just kind of annoying. Always barking, always barking, always barking. Like Didi, on the other hand, he doesn't really bark too much. You'll hear him whining. He whines a lot. I don't know, I might have some husky in him. They say huskies are very dramatic, and he is, like I said, dramatic. He'll start like kind of crying and whining because he wants to get on the couch. Even though he could easily get on the couch isn't that high. Or the bed. Sometimes like we'll be on the bed, he like wants to get on with us. And he can easily get on the bed by himself. He's done it multiple times. I've seen him, when we're not looking, jump on the bed. Or sometimes when we're sleeping and wake up, he's on the bed with us because he jumped in the middle of the night. You want a bear dog? Like the real huge ones? What are they called? They're not mastiffs. Are they mastiffs? No. Maybe. I think talking about the mastiff, right? I'll have to look up the breed. I know exactly what you're talking about. The huge, big ones, like mountain dogs. So is Wheat and Wheats are different people. There's, you're back, DT these, it's called Bearcat. Bit too long. Let me look it up. I especially forgot if it's wrong. The ugly ass little thingy. Switched it up. Yeah, but wheats are different people with wheats. Wheat is some teenager. Wheats are is full grown man. They kind of look like otters, but like a crusty otter mixed with like a weasel and a sloth a bit. Oh, look up on YouTube. I looked up it and it came out. And okay, Myra. Chunky otter, bitch. Okay, I got it, but this is the first time I've seen that animal. Binturong. Then. Oh, fucking chat. Bear cat. Bear cat. At least, I mean, just judging by this freaking video thumbnail, they're Binturong. Kind of ugly in the face. Looks like an old man. Yeah, they're freaking huge. Bear cats. Kind of like a sloth. Sloth slash anteater. Now that's a pup. Looks like a raggedy Wolverine. Now a bat-like face. Yeah, I kind of do. Like a bat slash kind of raccoon, otter, little mix of everything. Yeah, big ass pocket. We got big ass pockets, dude. We got on Jinko jeans. Excuse me. Raven. An extra one. And you still hear Goofy? Bro got pockets with a freaking old school TV in them. With the big backs, big booty TVs. Sorry, I messaged DT girl, welcome back. Interesting animal. Huge, never seen it before. You are? Yeah, I'm gonna give you an extra one as well. I'm about to go to work in a bit, but we're doing a problem. I'll unplug it. You're live in. Put it on the big TV. You're at 7. Spider. Have you seen what? Colugos? They're like sheer glides with big googly eyes. Nah, let me look it up right now real quick. Let me write some of these names down so I don't forget. Maybe when I do animals again, I'll draw them. Let me see, what is it? COLUGOS. Even though they pay for everything, we ask for a mandatory sub. What do you mean mandatory sub? Substitution? Huh? There's some good animals to paint today now. Ever seen a star nose mold? I have. Let me look up the other animal real quick. COLUGOS. Oh, what the fuck? That's an interesting animal. Yeah, it does look like a sugar glider with big googly eyes. That is an interesting creature. Oh, that's pretty dope. Well designed to have there. And they probably they pay us to set up, but I'm gonna charge. But you're in charge. I'm gonna say that you can come unless you sub to this level. Oh, okay, okay. Now I get you. Dude, that's how it should be. So pull up your phone right now. You know, search your friends' pain. If you're not sub, you're not getting in. My subs are gonna go up, and then after the prom, they're gonna go down. Also, look up Proboscis Monkey. Sounds very familiar. Which one is that one again? Oh yeah, the freaking the big nose dudes. Or yeah, big noses. This guy has a very perfect picture right now. Is that like an invisible Harold? Hey man, that's not cool. That's not cool. Turn your TV on, Chromecast, or connect your mobile device. TV, sit back and relax. Dude, honestly, Joy does that with our lives. She'll like put the light on the TV, and it looks really nice on the TV. It looks good. It's better than the phone. Well, I say you got a big boing boing. That's not cool. What are you talking about? They're all showing a monkey. I didn't do anything. I was just showing a nice little monkey. Well, weird looking. Yeah, if you haven't tried it, putting the TV on the, putting the stream on the TV, maybe you should do it one time. It does have a nice quality to it. A lot better than the phone. You called out his nose? Oh, I thought you were talking about something else, because the monkey had his wang out. Red Rocket. Don't do that on my suck, because if you put it on the TV, you won't be able to. Actually, you can, I guess, for the phone. Yeah, I'm really shy about it. I remember saying that monkeys can talk, but they just don't want to pay taxes. What the fuck? Never heard that. Not the Red Rocket. I find my art looks better when I watch the live streams later than it does in real life. Yeah, sometimes people be like, "Damn, that's a really nice painting." I'm like, "No, it's not." And I'll be looking through the screen. I'm like, "Oh damn, it does look a lot nicer through the screen than it does in real life." And sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes it's better in person than it does through the screen. There was like some one joke, I forgot how it went. So pretty much apparently there was a zoo. I don't know if you heard it, but there was a zoo who like was, I think they say gorilla died, right? So they put like a worker in a gorilla's suit to pretend to be a gorilla while they find a new gorilla. And apparently there was like a lion with the gorilla, and the person in the gorilla suit was like screaming like, "Help, help, help!" And the lion came over and was like, "Shut up, bitch! You guys both in trouble." Acrylic sometimes too. I think watercolor has that effect. It all blurs nicely together when you're not looking up too close. Good job, friends. Have a nice heart. No, it's not. You're wrong. Acrylic annoys too. I think for the most part, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I like how it came out. I don't know if you guys heard that joke. The zoo. It was funny. At least I found it funny. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna leave it here. Start up a new one. Because I think it came out decent. Decent. That's a fucking nice kitty right there. That was a good one. Tons of good jokes until I want to tell them. Then I can't remember anything. That's how it be. Especially when you're on the spot. Did you miss me? Welcome back to Jomana Star. How are you? I don't think I wrote your name on this book. I know I did it on that one. No, I didn't. How rude of me. Mario or Sonic, who is better? Yeah, it's kind of hard. Jomana Star. Fuck, wrong one. Shit. Luigi. Waluigi. Waluigi. Crash Bandicoot. What about Conker's Bad Fur Day? Huh? Anyone? Conker's Bad Fur Day? Are you guys old enough to remember Conker's Bad Fur Day? I remember kind of like playing that when I was a kid. I was like maybe like 5 or 6ish. My brother was playing it. I was watching him play. April 17th. You know that game? How do you know that game? Goofy, I know you're young. I'm not sure how young, but I know you're young. Maybe saw it on like TikTok or something. Trying to blur this out so that's super noticeable. Not the first game I heard of. What is this? GTA. Yeah, I just remember like being young and like, dude, fuck, shit, this, and this. And I remember my friend's sister, I guess, saw us playing the game or something, and she took it away. She's like, "No, you guys are too young." I was like, "You bitch." I didn't say that, right? But that's what I thought. You have to do a dance though for every 100 subs. I'm gonna do all the freaking old ones. I'm gonna do the Harlem Shake on TikTok pages. It was a big deal back then. Now do the Harlem Shake. I'm gonna do like the shopping cart one, you know, push in the cart, grab a thing, grab another thing. That's what I'm gonna do. Ain't it the squirrel guy who is like an appropriate and it was made by the same guy who made Banjo and Kazooie? I don't know about that, but yeah, he's like a squirrel and he cusses a lot. The game is not for kids. A lot of cussing. I think even some nudity, maybe, or some lewd suggestions. Bring out the freaking the lawnmower, that put out all the old ones. I'm doing the twist. Hello. Yeah, but it's like an adult version of those games. Hello, Edward Harvey. Harvey. Dun, 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 dun. I see. Nobody knows I'm crazy. Crazy for you, oh boy. Thank you, Edward. Let me add you to my thank you page. Already at 700? Did we just hit 700 with Edward? Damn, Edward was a 700 sub. I think since he hit 700, I should draw something for him. I think it's fair. What do you guys think? Should I draw something for Edward? Edward Harvey. You owe him a TikTok dance? Alright, let me see. Do a little shopping cart. Grab this. Actually put that back. Let's go backwards. If I got tired of doing JID stuff all the time and wanted to get let loose. Oh, kid stuff. Sheesh, that shit was a hot dance, wasn't it? It was straight fire. I guess Edward left. I'm gonna do a nice drawing for him, nice little painting, because we hit 700 because of him. I guess if he doesn't respond to 700, anyone who tells me what they want drawn, I'll give you a free post note drawing right now for being here while we hit 700 on this monumentous occasion. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, going once. Edward, if you're here, what would you like to be drawn? You were the 700 sub, so I think it's only fair that I draw something for you. If he doesn't answer, anyone who gives me a suggestion right now, I will draw your suggestion since you were here for the 700 sub. Edward probably left, drop by, says maybe. Anyone who gives me a tug? I don't know. I'm gonna say that. I'm missing it's right here. Alright, then I guess whatever you guys say right now, I'll draw your free post-it note. Your tally marks are not going to be affected whatsoever. Nope, not taking away tally marks. This is a free drawing I'm going to do for you guys. Alright, so let me write them down. Spider is Ghost Rider. Anyone else? I want to put a timer of 1 minute. After the 1 minute is up, I'm not going to take any more suggestions. Let me see it. 1 minute. Draw Shrek Harvey. Do Ghost Rider on yellow paper. Alright. Right now I'm taking suggestions from anyone. Free drawing. 1 minute. When the time's up, then I'm not gonna take any more suggestions unless you use your tally marks. This is a free Kent J-Rock. I'll try my best. Kent J-Rock. What color? Did totally do Ghost Rider, or are you gonna do something else? 20 seconds left. Hurry up. Got 2 drawings. Going once, going twice. Ten, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, there you go. That's all. Only got 2 suggestions then. So yellow for you and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. Do you want this one or this one? What's the better? Alright, thank you, Raven. Appreciate it very much. I'm just gonna assume that Alex wanted Shrek, so I'm gonna put Shrek here. Pink one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pink one for Kent. Alex, what color do you want, or what number do you want? 7, pink. Spider, which yellow do you want? Well, I think there's only... Yeah, there's 2 yellows. There's like a pale yellow and see tight on the back. Pale yellow or bright yellow. And green. Do you want light green or dark green? Okay, 2. Wait, no. The green one next to blue. This one here then. I didn't mean share carving. Dark. The one next to blue. Oh, this one? This is kind of more of an orange, but okay then. Alright, so now I got my 3. Oh, shit. So this is Kent, Alex, and Spider. You 3 got free drawings. Unfortunately, Edward didn't stay, but that's fine. Still appreciate it. Like I said, I think I might do 2 Jackbox streams. One on tomorrow and one on Sunday. Honestly, didn't think I was gonna hit the freaking 50. I mean, the 700 so quick, but I do appreciate it. Happy. And the telemarket is not crumbling. Yeah, we're doing good, boys. This is not gonna affect the telemarket at all. You guys are all getting free drawing. So 600, 700 was faster than 500, 600 was. It really was. Especially the last 50. I went up like 50 within like a week or so, I think. Or more. So what do I do? Shrek. Let's do Shrek because he's gonna be the easiest one to do right now. Picking up momentum. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're gonna do Shrek because he's gonna be the easiest one to draw at the moment. Doesn't stick good. Passing the curve. Dude, I was doing a live stream earlier today and I was picking up traction. I went up like 15 subs in that stream. A month from now we'll be doing 20k Jackbox. I think it's too much, but hopefully it's not sticking well. If I keep on growing this fast, I'm about to do Jackbox every 100. You know, I can't be fucking like Mr. Leaky here, drinking all the time. Pencil. Your hands are covered in paint. Trying to find a good picture of Shrek. I'm not sure which one I should go with. Ooh, Stetson's? Stetson. Yeah, it has been a while. Welcome back. There's a girl on Wonderlust. Pinky something. She's live streaming around. Check out real quick. Yeah, Pinky Hoot is another stream. Sorry, I had 100 subs, but I should blow up soon. What do you mean there's a girl pink something on the stream? My subscriptions, live. I see graphic is live, but I don't see anyone pinky hoops. Yeah, but I know her. She's also another artist, watercolor, really good at what she does. Yeah, her production is way better than ours. Let's look for a picture here, Shrek. We're trying to go with this one here. Meant on Wander's Discord. Oh. I just have like in general. Self-promotion, like showcase. What do you mean in general? Because Pinky does go live from time to time, and she does watercolors as well, and she's very, very good. And she actually sells her artwork. A bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie. Excuse me. You know, she has like original paintings that says like $1,000 for the painting. Or if you want to print, it'll be 100. You still here, Stetson? How's it going? It's been a while since you joined. Been busy. So I think I'll do this later. Maybe at the end of the stream I'll do those marks. For now, I'll just do a bit of painting one at a time to get another one in. Try to get 2 in one day. Excuse me. Some pretty cool ones here. I think I'll go with this picture. Let me save it. Let me get rid of all these color pencils. Over here. There we go. You heard that? That cracked. So I'm guessing Stetson left. He is a oldish viewer as well, from a few months ago. Because there's a few like OGs, I guess you could say, but like the real OGs are from my gaming days when I used to like do gaming videos. You know, now I'm mostly just doing drawing videos. Like some OGs would be Cool Gamer. He was there when I had like maybe 20 subs. Another one is I'm not even sure how to pronounce it because it's in Greek. I think it's like Vasily something, but I call him BG. He's an old viewer as well, from like less than 100 subs. So shout out to him. And I guess in terms of like my new audience that I'm gaining, one of the OGs would be Alex or Poophead. You don't really show on the, you don't really see him on YouTube, but if you're on Twitch, then you'll see him there. I'm appreciating predicting Wednesday for the end of May. April, May. A month? Yeah, that's some high high hopes. I'm hoping I can at least reach 800 by the end of May, but you never know. Like I said last night or earlier this morning, I gained like 15 subs in that stream, especially like in the last 30 minutes of my stream. I gained like 5 or so. Balut. Hello Balut. How's it going? R214. Let me add your name here, Balut. My thank you page. For the time the people was soon see enough. I already do appreciate you, R2. Like I said, R2 is gonna be getting a free postcard painting from me, from yours truly. I'm gonna do right here a nice little painting for Artsy, dedicated to his son Cash, and then I'm gonna mail it to you because you have really helped me out with the idea of the tally marks. I feel like it's really been helpful. Got to go. All right, Spider, no problem. I will do your painting maybe at the end of the stream or next stream. I should do it. You missed it, Artsy. I was giving away free drawings, free poster drawings, because we just hit 700. Find those Spider. Yeah, we had 700 because Edward Harvey subbed, and that pushed me over. And I was telling him, what does Harvey want? I'll give you a free drawing for being my 700th subscriber. But he left, so I told the chat, what do you guys want? I'll give you free drawing. Won't affect your tallies. Thank you. So we got three people said it. You got Spider, he wants me to do Ghost Rider, Kent, J-Rock, and Alex Shrek. So those three got a free post-it drawing. Don't worry, won't affect you. The market is booming right now. It's strong. You know, hold it, don't sell. Don't sell your shares just yet. Throwing tallies and post it picks around like it ain't nothing. Lord J-Rock might be tough. I'll do my best. Also, Kent came up with a really good idea. For the stream tomorrow of Jackbox, he was saying people who win get an extra tally mark, an extra point. So that might be good. Just do a guy with a cup and beanie. Make it rain. Make it rain on tallies. Not tallies, but post-its, I mean. I'll do J-Rock. I'll do the best I can. Yes, I might do that. So when we play Jackbox, if you win a game, you get one extra tally. Just one. But only if people are playing fair. I might not say that in the beginning. I might like just, you know, keep it quiet. Who knows? So I'm thinking if now that crowd they were playing last time, I don't remember, but I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna say that thing. I'm just gonna take tallies. So if you win, you get an extra tally. You're gonna just get one tally for winning. You're not gonna get multiples. So that's gonna be a way to get some extra points. Obviously, if you join the stream, that's one. And I think if you join in and actually play, I'll give you 2. So I think in total tomorrow, is it easy to cheat on Jackbox game? I guess in a way it'll be easy. Well, depending. If it's a trivia game, I guess you can, because you can just look up the answers. You gotta be quick. But like I said, if you're part of the audience, you can vote for people you like or don't like. So I guess that's the only way you can kind of cheat. They were intentionally not voting when certain people were playing so they couldn't get as many points as other people. Like I said, I don't remember. I was fucked up. And I was kind of like sleeping at the same time. So I was tired. But yeah, so tomorrow's, I guess, the max amount of tallies you would get would be maybe 3 or 4. And I might do 2, like I said, 1 tomorrow, 1 on Monday. But we'll see how it goes. Wrong one. It's weird passive-aggressive behavior that taints the game. Like I said, I don't remember. But, excuse me. I guess if it gets too bad, then what we could do, or what I could do, is turn off the, what do you call it? Turn off the game code, right? Or the stream code, so no one could see the stream code, so people can't join in. And the only way to join in is if you join the Discord, and I'll send you the code through the Discord. So I guess that's a way we could try to, if it gets super out of hand, to limit the amount of people who join in. But even then, people still might join the Discord and then be acting up. And at that point, I guess I'll just ban people from Discord or kick them out so they can't see. But yeah, I'll try to be more alert this time and on top of things. No promises, but I'll try to. I know but it was weird to see people actually doing that. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll see. If it gets too bad, I'll see what I can do to mitigate it. I don't know. But I said also, join the Discord. That way, you could talk along. That we can also hear exactly what we're talking about in the Discord. Because I'm not sure how it is. You're just hearing me talking on the stream. In my opinion, it's a bit better when you can hear people. Because there's 2 ways I could do it. The Jackbox stream. One is how I did it last time, right? Where I stream myself, and if you want to talk, you have to join the Discord to talk, and we could talk along. But if I do it like that, if you're in the Discord, people can't hear you. Your voice doesn't go through the stream, only mine does. And another way that I could do it is by, might be too dark, is by PlayStation, or through PlayStation. I could invite you to my PlayStation party, and if you join to my PlayStation party, you will see the game in real time, no lag at all. So you get to see in real time, and your voice also goes through the chat. So it's kind of a plus for everyone. It'll be a plus for people who are playing in the PlayStation chat, because you get to see the stream in real time with no lag, because I pretty much broadcast it to you directly. And the people in the audience, or if you're watching the stream, get to hear your voice as well, if that makes any sense. To talk out loud to people who are typing to you. I find it feels weird streaming and having to talk on live. What do you mean, like what I'm doing right now? I think it's weird, like me reading the message out loud and stuff. You find it weird? I don't mind it. If anything, for me, it's a bit more weird and awkward talking to a camera, even though there's no one there. Mama May, welcome back. Yeah, I've done it like a couple times where I record a video, like pre-record and then edit, and I find this a bit weird, just trying to talk to myself out loud. That's why I like live streaming a bit better, because at least I know for sure someone is watching or isn't watching. When I'm streaming, reading text, but talking out loud back. So pretty much like what I'm doing, it's just if I were to like read your text, right? No, I mean when I'm streaming like that, you feel kind of awkward. Excuse me. Well, I guess with time, it kind of goes away, or you get used to it. Cause like I'm sure people who do like TikToks and like do all those freaking dances in public, probably don't really feel weird. They're just like, let's go film this. Feels awkward though. I mean, it does kind of feel a bit awkward. I mean, technically, you don't have to read it out loud. You can just read it to yourself. But I kind of read it out loud. One, for myself to make sure like I read it, and two, for whoever sent the message, they know I read the message. And if for whatever reason you're watching the live back, you know exactly what's going on, like what people are sending and what I'm responding to. I never know how loud to talk. Well, I try to keep it, I'm trying to yell. I guess that'll be up to you. Or the audience might tell you, you're talking too loud, talking too quiet. Or I guess you guys have text to speech to help you with that. But you're talking a lot in general. I don't know, maybe you're just a shy guy. You're a shy guy and talking aloud is shy. Believe it or not, I too am a shy guy. I'm very reserved and serious. If you were to meet me out in public, and let's say you had no idea I was doing this, and you just kind of met me in public, you might think I'm mad because I'm always kind of squinting, like I said yesterday. That's and as I'm serious. I kind of have a resting bitch face, so I kind of look mad. And then usually when I talk to people, I don't know, I just respond to maybe one word answers. I'm not super talkative. Well, we meet, it was the first time I meet someone in public, whatever. I'm not super talkative. I'm really quiet. I mean, both my exes, they had their friends, tell them, ask them, do I talk? They literally told them, does he talk? What do you guys talk about? Because, if her friends were nearby, I would just kind of be standing there just quiet, not saying anything. Or my response was yeah, okay, good. Kind of like a mute. which it might not seem like that's how it was, because right now, I'm really talkative and I'm streaming, but don't get it confused. I'm very not confident at all. No confidence. I mean, I have a bit, right? I have to have a bit of confidence to stream. But especially back in high school, I don't think I would have ever, done any streaming like this. Especially me drawing, because that's a bit more showing your talent, I guess you could say. Showing your skill level. Because I've done like a bit of streaming back then, like after high school. I was already like 19, I think, when I first started streaming. But I was like streaming myself playing games, which is a bit more easy because I don't really have to do anything. I just play whatever game I'm playing. But at least with this, I actually have to try to keep entertaining, I guess, or engaging, because they're literally watching me paint and not play. We'll deal with the kids. Them kids, am I right? Handful. I'm actually not that shy in day-to-day life, but when people talk to me via text, I just feel weird to enter talking out loud. I would say I'm the opposite. Day-to-day, in person, I'm serious and reserved. Online, I'm a bit more open. But I guess it also depends on the people. Because some people like I've met in person, and I don't know, it sounds cheesy, but like you just kind of feel like the vibe, like, oh, you're cool. I can like open up to you in a way and just talk to you freely. And there's other people that you're just like, nah, I don't like them, they feel uptight or whatever, so I'll just keep it to a bare minimum. There we go. Cracking everything. I was drinking some H2O. Let's use pencils for this. Go. One thing that kind of sucks sometimes is, chat might be super active and you're in a good conversation, it's going good, and boom, it just kind of randomly dies out. Now sometimes it kind of goes like, it gradually starts to die down. I'm with a guy who said he was really rude and pretentious. Turns out he was really introverted, but really cool. There's that too. Might seem a bit rude, but like maybe he just doesn't like you and he's shy. Cause I'm pretty sure there's some people who might have thought that like maybe I'm rude because I'm just always quiet and not really talking to anyone, but once you get to know me, you realize that actually I'm rude. I'm not nice. I am a bully. This whole persona that I'm putting on right now, it's a facade. It's not real. It doesn't exist. I like to, joke around and roast you, type shit. But obviously I don't do that here because, I don't know anyone. I don't know how much you can or can't take. Like, that to my friends, we'll be talking shit to each other, making fun of each other. Because, I know more or less how much to get maybe handle. What's the limits are, I guess you could say. Well, I guess online I have no idea what you can handle, what you can't handle. Well, that, and also, I'm not trying to cultivate, I guess you could say, that type of audience. Because I feel like they become really toxic really fast. Like, imagine I just not stop. If I was be roasting and cracking jokes on your behalf, or not your behalf, but on you, busting balls exactly. And then people can join in, see me doing that, and think it's okay. And anyone new who joins in, well, they'll be talking shit to them, and sometimes it might be a kid or maybe just someone who doesn't have a thick skin. And just too many problems. So I just kind of try to avoid that side. Yeah, so this side of me is a bit more controlled. Especially when I was younger, like I said before. I'm not sure if you heard about. I had anger management problems when I was younger. And I'll get mad fairly easily. And we'll want to fight, but not anymore. It takes a while for me to push me to that point. But anyways, that's just a little bit about me. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna leave it here. It is a bit early. It is 3:07 p.m. for me. I'm gonna do a bit of drawing and then get off, because I want to get off a bit early today to do some cooking and do what I gotta do. Looks good so far. Take out light. Lots of angry young men in the world that grow out of it. Many don't either. Dude, I was very angry as a kid. Not sure why. Well, it was maybe because I didn't have a dad. I had a stepdad, but not the same. So maybe I was angry about that. But they grew out of it. Like, if you were to have seen me when I was getting mad back then, it's been said that I had these eyes that if you look at me, it looked like I was gonna kill you. Some murdering eyes. That's how angry I was. my mom, brother. They're like, he's gonna kill you. Look at him. And my mom was like, you have to control yourself because eventually you might end up actually killing someone and you can go to jail. So yeah, eventually I did control my anger. But that's how I would have been described as a youth. Angry. My brother has even like will say to people like if you catch him on a bad day, and he's angry, he probably say the wrong thing to him and he'll kill you. Excuse me. But you don't have to worry about that anymore. I am a much calmer person. Like I said, it takes a good amount to kind of push me to get angry. Even if I do get angry, I try to control it and be like, okay, now just ignore it. Don't, pay attention to it. That's a little bit about me. That my past life, I guess you could say. Right now I'll be doing some shapes. Got to go to work. Stay safe. No problem, my guy. You stay safe. Hope you don't get injured or nothing, Hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Easter break for many schools for a shower at any hour. Have you been here the whole time, Nicole? I think you have, right? Hey Ryan, how's it going? Traffic in my town was crazy today because everything is closed tomorrow for Good Friday. How are you, Ryan? Are you doing good? I hope so. I hope you're having a good day today. No, I've been on and off. Good, and me, I am doing very well. I guess you could say happy. I reached 700 subs today. I'm gonna add you on my thank you page for joining. Tomorrow I'm gonna be celebrating 650. No, you have a good day, Ryan. ADDOURI. Ooh, forgot an I right here. We are yelling and waving now. Over here! I need to leave my classes. My last day of school and I miss my classmates. You need to leave your classes? I think you meant classmates. I thought I felt something. Someone throwing popcorn. Welcome back, Kent. I mean, think that at least you have technology, so you can stay in touch with your classmates, through text, maybe even like FaceTime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have some people here you know, we grew up with not really having any phones. So the only way to like maybe get in touch with your friends was if you guys maybe made plans to meet up, or if you told your mom, if maybe you called that person's mom or something. But like now you could just, everyone has can someone say sup? Moving, that's even worse. Feel for you. Yeah, sucks to move. But I said you still have a phone, maybe tablet. You could talk to your friends, still keep in touch with them. Just to cover each other. Exactly. Yeah, I remember like my my friend that lived next door to me. I would like go and knock on his door and tell his mom, "Can you come out to play?" and stuff like that. Nowadays, I just text them, "I'm outside." They won't exactly yes, but I'm going to you go to another country. Yeah, but like I said, you can still text them. It's not gonna be the same thing. I know, but you can still text them and keep in touch like that. And you know what's something sad? Even though hopefully it wouldn't be like that, but the friends you have right now probably wouldn't be your friends forever. And what I mean by that is, I'm not sure what grade you are in, how old you are, but let's say, I know like a lot of people, they have friends in high school, and you think you can be friends for, I don't know, forever or whatever, but nope. Once you kind of graduate high school, everyone goes on their separate ways. Everyone follows their own path. And someone you were really close with in high school, you end up not talking to anymore, or not being friends with anymore. When nobody's up to me, and I try my best. What do you mean no one's up to you? I think Kent has experienced the same thing, having friends in high school that you were kind of close with, but once you graduate high school, for whatever reason, you guys don't talk anymore, hang out. Because I had a friend that, we pretty much hung out every single day in high school. It was 3 of us. Yeah, so I'm assuming Ryan is it's a young fella. But in high school, it was a group of 3 of us, and we hung out pretty much every single day in high school, for lunch and nutrition. But once we graduated, one of them just kind of stopped talking to us. And even then, like in high school, we hung out every single day, but he would like never text us either. And we're kind of like, dude, we texted you, like, why don't you text us back? If he does text us, he'll text us like maybe 2 days later or a week later, responding to us. But you can imagine, 4 years of high school, we hung out pretty much every single day. And after high school, we don't talk anymore. I have one friend from school that I haven't seen him in a few years now. And there's only one friend from high school that I still kind of text. We don't text on a regular basis, but I text him every other month or so. He joined my Jackbox stream. I always invite him for Jackbox. But for the most part, like, the people I knew in high school, no contact whatsoever. We don't say hi, we don't send messages, nothing. One thing is high school, you're kind of put with people. When you're an adult, you get to pick your friends. So that too. But in high school, you're a bit naive, I would say, and you kind of think, oh man, we've been friends since 6th grade, 10th grade, however long you've been. You know, we're gonna graduate high school and we're gonna still hang out, but not really. Like I said, people go their own ways. And you meet new friends when you get older. Maybe through college, or maybe through work. So you have that as friends potentially would be more interesting people. Yeah. But the best way, I know probably Kenzie heard it, I don't know about Ryan, but you know, I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies, which is like friends. Imagine your friends were quarters, right? You'd rather have a quarter because it's worth more than 100 pennies. So, you know, I'd rather have 4 really good friends that I could trust and are always gonna be there for me, than have 100 friends that they don't really care about me like that. I mean, just in you know, I met someone in the first job I had, and we became really good friends, and we still talk from time to time. You know, and I didn't know him in school. I met him through work, and even though we don't talk on a regular basis, we're still, I say, pretty close friends. I actually ended up calling him like a few weeks ago because I didn't have any money on me. I left my wallet at home, and Joy, her card was blocked because, you know, someone was using it. So we were at work. We were both hungry, and we're like, what do we do? Do we drive back like 30 minutes? Well, like 25 minutes or so to get my wallet so we can buy some food? Or do we call maybe a friend? I need to go. Ryan, please, sup, Ryan. Sup. No need to be sad, Ryan. So I was really hungry, and I ended up actually calling my friend and told him to order me a pizza so I could like pick it up. Ryan, ADD, OUIRI. You get tally mark. You get 10 of these and I'll draw whatever you want, Ryan. Yeah, back to what I was saying. So I think he's a good friend. I called him, told me to ask him if he can order me a pizza. He's like, sure, what do you want? You know, gave him my order, he did it, and that was that. I was able to go pick up the pizza and have some food to eat. I did pay him back though, like right away. You know, I was like, I have money, I just don't have the money with me, and I can't order the pizza because I have a brand new, you know, debit card, and I don't know the freaking number. So I can't order the pizza from my phone. That's kind of what happened. They just ordered the pizza for me. And then right when you ordered it, I sent him the money and a little bit extra too for helping me out. A bit wonky. Use other pencil I have. There's a number 9 lead. Because if it's thicker, might be the quicker to get some shading done. Because I normally use that number, the 0.5 lead. Let me switch the song. I'm doing some shapes before I get off. Hello Astrid, welcome back. How's it going? I remember you. I'm doing some watercolors. Abstract. Not just shapes. I'm trying to get better at a little bit of everything. So I'm practicing my shading with this. I was doing some watercolor paintings earlier. This is when I started. It's not finished. I still gotta go in and add more color. And this is what I did earlier this stream, which I like how it came out. I think it looks nice. But how's it going, Astrid? How's your day going? Hopefully good. This one, get that one. Yeah, this is my I guess study book where I try to practice a little bit of everything. And get better at stuff. Shading, textures, shapes. But I think when you joined in, I was doing these chilies, which I like how they came out. Then I had some rocks here before. Some people, birds. And right now I'm doing some shapes that Wheat, a fellow viewer, has. He sent me his page that he did on Discord, and I thought it was pretty cool. It was something like this. I'm like, you know what? I should do that. I haven't done that at all. So that's what I'm doing right now. In the middle. Do you draw as well? That's true. Because apparently there's some people here who don't really draw, but they still watch. Personally, I find it hard to use a mechanical pencil, and yes, I draw. What do you draw? Let me give you your tally mark for this stream. Oh, I didn't do one for yesterday. I think maybe yesterday you came in and left. Astrid. I love to do sketching and shading with a 9B pencil. I don't really use pencils too much. Yeah, so I have a telemark system here. Ryan, you're back. I have a telemark system here. I think I was explaining it yesterday. I'm not sure exactly how long you stayed yesterday or earlier today for me. But you get 5 total telemarks if you want. So I'll do your name, like in a 3D version. If you don't want that, save them. Once you get 10 telemarks, I'll do a post-it note drawing right here. So you want this, it takes 10 tally marks. If you don't want that, you can save it. Once you get 20, I'll do a watercolor painting for you. No, 5 is your name, 10 is a post-it, 15 is your profile picture I'll draw, 20 is a small watercolor, and 50 I'll do a big painting. And hello sunflower, what am I drawing? Right now I'm just practicing my shading. But normally I do painting. 9B pencils are nice, like drawing with butter. Yeah, honestly, I don't understand the whole pencil thing, like 9B, HB, 2B, all that stuff. Sunflower. Let me write your name here. My thank you page. Sunflower. That's what I do have pencils. I bought some like a while ago. But yeah, I like using mechanical pencils. I have 2 right now, 0.5 and a 0.9 pencil, which I don't really use this one as much. Let's draw Jujutsu Kaisen's characters when I be anime, right? I'm assuming anime. Yeah, people might think you need like certain materials to do art. Like you need good materials, which not necessarily. Although having good materials does help out, but it's not a must, I'd say. Yeah, anime. Because I mean, I said before, this pencil, I literally got it from the trash can. It's a trash can pencil. Because I work as a janitor. That's my job. So I clean offices, and a lot of times people throw pens and pencils that work perfectly fine, and this is one of them. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this myself. And I had some lead, so I just put the lead in, and that's it. It needed just skill. I saw someone draw a whole realistic art with Microsoft Pens. Ooh, those people who do that are skilled. But even if you do have a, find the pens on the floor, you could just use that and a regular piece of paper, and there you got yourself something to draw on and something to draw with, and you could create something. Well, obviously, if you want to, let's say, do watercolor paintings, which I have here in the background, and you try to use a regular like line paper, it's not gonna work. You could do it, but it's not gonna work as well. So you might have to invest in a bit of some high quality paper for that. But I commend you for using all those different type of pencils. Oops, sorry. I would never get the hang of it. Even though I've seen like 2 or 3 videos explaining it, I'm just like, huh? I don't know, I'll stick to my mechanical pencil. I just like the feel of it. Probably because I've been using mechanical pencils for a while now, especially in high school, where I used to doodle a lot in class. So kind of get used to it. I like the fine tip. I like a pencil, it's a bit thicker. Excuse me. So you only do pencil drawings, Astrid? Nothing else? I try to do a little bit of everything. Pencil, watercolors, I'm really focusing on the watercolors. Excuse me, try to use different mediums or medias. I haven't done it lately though, been just sticking to watercolor and pencil, but once I finish the sketchbook I'll probably try something new, maybe. A bunch of pencil drawings, just sketching, watercolor, try multiple times, but not as many times. Watercolor has been fun for me. I just really started taking watercolor seriously, I guess you could say, last year, December, and I have improved in great amounts, I'd say. Just feeling a bit parched. I want to try color pencils because I haven't really done that too much. I want to try color pencils, get better at coloring and shading. We're focusing on human anatomy, angle, and the positions when it comes to drawing at the moment. So when I jump straight to different things, doing a little bit of everything, honestly. I'm trying to work on humans. I have a sketchbook here that I draw one pose every single day. Right now I'm working on the male body. That's my New Year's resolution, to draw every single day. So I do one figure drawing of a person every day. Right now I'm working on, the male body. That was yesterday's. And the main part of the stream is just water painting. Obviously, like I said, I have this one that I was doing, this one that I finished, and just different watercolor paintings. And at the end of the stream, what I started doing was so just I can't draw humans. You gotta practice. Just go for it, honestly. And at the end of the stream, I want to fill one page with just something random and practice. Like I said, right now I'm doing shapes and shades. Here are some birds I was doing, different poses, doing noses. You're never too old. Deer, buildings, some mushrooms here, just trying different things. Frogs, skulls, spiders. Just trying to fill up a page of. I'm making sure to be drawing a human this week. I'll tag you in there. Go for it. I really want to see. Here are some poses that I've done of people. Just quick sketches. That I didn't take too long on each one. I was just trying to get the basic shape down. I gotta do hands again. It's all good. It's never too late. Never too late. So yeah. I started drawing again after years. Same Kents. Like I said, I've been kind of drawing since I was a kid. I see those hands are good. They're okay. Almost for the in a few years. Well, every day is in 11 days. Well, happy early birthday. I hope Artsy gets you something nice. Better. He better. But you guys just do humans. I'm kind of encouraging people to draw outside their comfort zone. Is it gonna be ugly? Yes, it's gonna be ugly, but eventually, you'll get better. Yeah, the big one. Cause you'd be surprised how fast you reveal hands if you are like poison to me. I can't draw them at all. Hello, Eric. Hey, Wheats, welcome back. No, not 40. But you'd be surprised how quick you could improve. Like you see my watercolor paintings. This is where I started with my watercolor paintings. About 6 months or so worth of painting. I made a portrait of Maleficent when I was 16. Failed. You can see they look pretty basic. These kind of look okay. I said this was December. But look at that cat. December 6th. Very basic, very plain. I don't know if it's Archie. I don't expect him to at all. Is it gift finally? I'm gonna tell him he better get you something. So this is where I started with taking watercolor seriously. I would admit there's some good ones in here, but there's also some bad ones, like this snake. Another shoe bill. So that's where I kind of started. That's my skill with watercolor, and this is where I'm at now. That was a puffin I did on April 5th, 6th. A gorilla. I really need to freaking record a YouTube short showing all these. I've been slacking. And then obviously, you know, practicing watercolor landscapes. Nice chicken. It's a puffin, but thank you, Tucana. Let me add you on my thank you page. Can you give me an idea what I should draw today? Oh, have you done rocks? You should do rocks. They are tricky. Tucana. I'm telling you, if I did watercolor, it would look like first grader. I felt the same way. But, you know, I think we're our biggest enemies. Hi again. Yeah, good luck with the rocks. They're tricky. You know, and honestly, I do have some bad arts here. Like, looks not good. So many new people I see. Somewhat. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that short. Yeah, I try to encourage people to get out of their comfort zone a bit. That's what I'm trying to do as well myself by drawing landscapes. Because if it was up to me, I'll probably just stick with animals. They're good to me. Watercolor is so beautiful yet so hard to control. Over time, I was saying the same thing about like pencils. I can't get the shading done right. So that's what I'm doing right now. Practicing thanks to Wheat, which I'm gonna give you your tally mark. He's the one that sent me, like I said, a picture of him doing a, where's the W? He sent me a picture of his page for the shapes with shaded in. And I was like, you know what, I need to do that. I don't have that. I have an old sketchbook where I drew characters, but they're bad. I think if my art sucks, maybe at least made someone laugh. You'd be surprised. Someone's gonna like it if it does suck, you know. That's how I feel about my arts, I guess you could say. I'm like, this looks kind of bad. But people are like, oh, that's good. I think for the longest time I did abstract art, which I don't think you've seen it. I've shown it a few times, but I don't think you've seen it. Like I used to do like abstract art a lot because, you know, you can't judge me if something doesn't look correct. I drew the outline of the shape. So this is what I used to do a lot of, which I don't want to give up completely. Yeah, doodles, I guess you could say abstract. So my whole sketchbook is just a bunch of random things. With his painting, he always says they aren't good, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure they pay money for them. Yeah, I guess it's just a quote-unquote artist in us. That's a little bit of the thing, as well as here. So I used to do a lot of that type of art. I haven't really done it. Kind of strayed away from it. Been focusing a lot on trying to actually draw better. Thank you, appreciate it. Really do. Excuse me. But I've been trying to really focus on getting better with being a bit more realistic and getting the shapes right. RT, you better do something for her birthday. It's a must. Take her out to a nice restaurant. Give her a nice back massage, a foot rub. You know, standing all day kills you. A nice bubble bath. No. Wait till birthday. I'm gonna draw more advanced shapes today. Wheat. What's gonna tell you? Okay, you have 19 tallies right now. Well, those agree, not the restaurant. You have 19 right now weeks. If you want, you can do your name 2 times. I'll post a drawing. Or if you want to save it for your profile picture, or a small watercolor, or a big watercolor. Yeah, you gotta rub them feet in. Get those pressure points. Woo. Yeah, you're at 19, so up to you what you want to do with those. You're going to pass you. No, RT, you have 5, 10, 15, 20. You have 20. He might pass you, but who knows? You have 5. Woot woot. Yeah, no, all I'm gonna say is there's a chance to get a good amount of tally marks tomorrow with the stream. That's all I would say. So I'm assuming people are gonna jump up. Amazing, I need to see my battery. Go for it, Astrid. This girl always calls me Wheats. Does she? Never noticed. But also, you know, she's young. That's why I'm gonna try to be on that one to see the shenanigans. No shenanigans. This is it's a business style game, you know, very professional. Even though you don't see me, I'll be in a suit, a 3-piece suit. Shenanigans free since '93. I'll be sipping whiskey because you know that's very professional. Anything else is not professional. Or wine. You know, get a nice glass of wine or your alcohol of choice, or if you prefer, you know, to be eco-friendly, maybe some plants. I don't know. Wheats make you strong, so I'll take it as a compliment. Wheaties. That should be fun. Your drawing is really shaping up. Thank you. I do feel like I have improved. And improving. 3-piece suit, sipping some wine with the pinky up, exactly. You know, pinkies up like SpongeBob. We don't drink, so Sprite it is. You know, up to everyone. If you don't have a vice, that's good, I guess. But I shall be vicing, celebrating. Unless Sprite is a code word for you know, herbs. You know, Mary Jane might show up. I used to invite her when I was younger, but we had since gone our separate ways. I should be deep in the forest for the stream. Yeah, I said before, you know, I used to know Mary Jane until I met Joy, and I stopped messing with her. And I haven't seen her since. Well, I met Jack. Someone put beer in the water gun and he shot at me. Damn, what the fuck? I don't actually drink Jack Daniels or whiskey. I tried it one time, Jack and Coke. I think I poured it too much and it was nasty. Good. Because I'm not scared. Brave man right there. We need more men like you. You know, who aren't afraid to walk through the forest by themselves, looking for the bear. It was sweet though. Were you drinking it? Did you taste it after he shot you? How did it get in your mouth? No, but if it was up to me, my preferred choice of drink is vodka. That's what I like to sip on. Give it a chance. Tequila I've had it a couple times, don't really like it. Don't like the taste, too ugh. Just sip, not swallow. He shot in the face. Okay. Yeah, but I prefer a nice vodka, cheap, I don't care. Drink it straight or mix it in. It mixes in pretty easily with anything, I'd say. So like I said, I've had tequila before. Not really a big fan of it. I had a whiskey on, but kind of I'm trying to get into better shape. Those motor chants not helping much. I do need to get into better shape. And that's why I think I might get off soon and hopefully get a quick workout in, because I have like a little small home gym that we made. So I might ride the bike or something for like at least try to go for 30 minutes. If not, at least 20. Got sweats going. I have a picture here of the freaking little gym that we have. Oh, here it is. So like on our patio. I live in an apartment, but the apartment I have has like a little patio in the front. So let's try to zoom in a bit more. We have this one is for your abs. Right here's like a mountain climber and a bike. And I used to love tequila when we drank. Oh, tequila is nasty. I don't like it whatsoever. You know, everyone has their preferred choice. Yeah, and we also got like a treadmill, small little treadmill. That's on our patio-ish area. Patio porch, what do you want to call it. You know, not expensive machines. A couple hundred, maybe 200 max. So I got those machines and I sold some dumbbells and a yoga mat, and also a pull-up bar that I do pull-ups sometimes on. I'm trying to be in shape. I wouldn't say I'm in bad shape at all. I do have a little bit of a gut. Not too much. Not a beer belly either. I feel like beer bellies are a lot bigger. But we're working on it. Trying to get into better shape. And I was doing kind of good in terms of exercising. I'll wake up and straight to the bike and do like 30 minutes on the bike. But lately I've been waking up and going straight to streaming, trying to build up the audience. I'm a teenager, my body will look like your explanation. A little bit of a gut. I guess if I had to like show you, it'd be like this. Where I got like standing. Like maybe like a little bit of that. Then I have a little bit of chest because I do work on my chest a bit. Like I said, it kind of sticks out a bit. If I wear a tight shirt, then yeah, you will obviously see it, but I'm working at it. I'm just focusing more on the channel, trying to grow that. But I'm trying to like eat less and be a bit healthy. I think it'll be easier for you being a teenager to maybe lose or gain weight. Well, depending, because I know some people, at least like myself, I save my, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? My digestion, I guess, pretty quick. So I kind of eat a lot and, kind of just goes away, doesn't go stick in me. Also, my back is kind of curved. You be hunching over? Scoliosis? I know it doesn't curve you forward. Which, I should have set up a bit. I just started putting on my posture corrector. I bought a posture corrector a couple years ago to help me stop slouching. And it does actually work, the posture corrector. I'll have it on for like a few hours or so and then take it off, and I feel like I'm still standing up straight. Especially with like drawing, kind of hunch over to like get in there. What am I listening to? Let's play a different song. A lot of interesting shapes here. Like I'm gonna have to smack our back if we don't sit straight. That would happen to me. My mom would be like, tell me stand up straight. Wouldn't really smack our backs. Yeah, I should start putting on my posture corrector, especially when I stream. You gotta get into like the mindset of like sitting up straight. It's pretty easy to sit straight in a chair. I saw one video where it's kind of like, you know, if you just sit all the way back in your chair, you know, with your butt touching pretty much the back, you naturally sit up straight. Remember before the now posture, I mean, but the pain still lingers. Yeah, so like if you think you're slouching a bit, just, you know, if sitting on a couch, chair, whatever, just sit all the way back, you know, with your, pretty much your back touching, and you kind of naturally just sit up straight. Yeah, sometimes parents might do things that at the moment we hate, but in the long run we're thankful for. I'm frat, bruh. It doesn't matter, dude. You're still young. There's time for you to get into better shape, in good shape. You know, because once you get older, you start having a bunch of responsibilities and you might not have enough time. And you could just do basic things. Like sometimes I work, you know, I'll do like some push-ups. That's what I do at work, honestly. Like I said, since I'm a janitor, you know, when I'm cleaning the bathrooms, I'll just, you know, lean up against the sink and just do boop, boop, boop. Do a quick 20 push-ups each time I go clean a different bathroom. And try to stay a bit in shape. So you could do that, you know, just standing somewhere. Speaking about young, I'm about to be 20 though. Ooh, that's true. The big 2-0. What do you mean no? I used to play football daily in 5th grade. Welcome, well, soon welcome to the 20 club. I'm not 20 myself. Well, I am 20, but I'm 20 something. But more or less, I've always been in decent shape. Very close to join 30. Yeah, if anything, I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20. I still got a few years before I might hit 30 though. I'm still a young whippersnapper. My last teen journey. Yeah, but once you know, soon to be 21. And you'll be able to do things legally. I'll go eat breakfast, BRB. Alright, wait, I'll see you next time because I'll be getting off fairly soon. Maybe like in 10 minutes or so. But yeah, I've always been in fairly decent shape. Maybe I had like a little bit of a stomach. But I've always been in like fairly decent shape because I used to play soccer when I was a kid. So a lot of exercising, running back and forth. Especially in high school, for PE I actually did, you know, exercise. So the teacher was like, okay, run 2 laps. I would actually go and do 2 laps. I wouldn't like, you know, go slow or not do them or walk. I would run the 2 laps. And especially, you know, for high school in 11th grade, I think. Yeah, I think it was 11th grade. we had like two gyms in the high school. One was like the fitness room, and one was like the weight room. And 2 times a week we would go to those. So I say Monday I'll go to the weight room, and on Thursday we'll go to the fitness room or whatever. It was pretty much gyms, but just for whatever reason had different names. So imagine 2 times a week, and not having like any friends in gym class. So the whole freaking 30 minutes, whatever how long the class was, I was just working out. Riding the bike, lifting weights, doing whatever it was I gotta do. It wasn't really until COVID hit when I started really gaining weight. Because I was working during COVID, and the job I had was fairly close to where I lived. It was like a 15-minute walk, but it took me 15 minutes to walk. I kind of walked quick. So it was like a 15-ish minute walk. And, every day I would walk to work. And since I worked nights, my parents would pick me up at night because they didn't want me walking because it was like a bad neighborhood. So yeah, every day I would walk to work. And then once a week I would walk back from work. So it was like 15 minutes going to work, and it took me about 20 minutes coming back because I was just tired. I took my time. So I got my daily walk in. But once COVID hit, my parents weren't working, because their job wasn't essential. And mine was, because I worked in a grocery store. So we were open. And, since they weren't working, my mom would be like, "Oh, you're going to come home to eat?" I'll be like, "Okay." And they'll pick me up, take me home, and I will eat some food. Before COVID, I would just maybe eat Subway because there's like a Subway near us. So I'll eat Subway or like Chinese food, or maybe get like a snack from the store. But once COVID hit, I was going home every single day to eat some home cooked meals. So not only was I going home to welcome back, Jake. Not only was I going home to eat home cooked meals, but I wasn't walking to work anymore. They were taking me to and from work, so I stopped walking for like a good couple months. I stopped doing my daily walk, which did help. So I went up in weight, not gonna lie. Because once I was eating more, and two, walking less, not good combination. And not only that, but I also got into relationships. I got into a relationship with my now fiance Joy. And what they say, usually when you get into a relationship, you guys gain weight. Have I tried oil pastels? I have. Not recently, but I have. This is the only thing I have done with oil pastels that I know of. Used to ride your bike every single day. I don't know what happened, but I only ride it once a month. Maybe laziness. I said right now I'm gonna get off in a bit, and I'm actually gonna ride the bike, my stationary bike. Get that workout in. Where is it? Should be here somewhere. Trying to show you a drawing I did with pastels. Here's what do you call it? A self-portrait face reveal. Very basic. And I had pink eyes because at the time I was smoking. Oh, here it is. Oil pastels. This is the only drawing I have that I did with pastels. It's like a floating body or something. Okay, I think I might do maybe a few more, maybe two more drawings, and then I'll call it a day for today because I gotta get ready, gotta cook, and get ready for work, and then go to work. But I shall be back in about 26 hours or so. I won't go live later tonight because I'll be working, but I'll be back in about 26 hours to do the Jackbox stream where you guys can play and join in. You have free time till September. Yeah, this is that a month? 2 months? April, May, June. Wait, 2, 4, 5. Ooh, you have a good amount. Yeah, because you're going to turn the big 2-0. So you've been out of school for some time now. Did you feel weird once you graduate and like being out in the streets? I felt weird once I graduated, and I was like just walking around at the time you should be in school. I'm like, damn, it's kind of weird. I wonder if the cops stop me. I'm like, I don't go to school no more. At least that's how I felt like. I don't know, I feel like I was doing something bad, even though I knew I wasn't. Just kind of felt that way. 20 and May, yes. Back. But after a while, you know, it just kind of went away, like, oh yeah, just forgot about it. Now it's just life. Now sometimes, you know, if I'm, you know, we'll come back weeks. Sometimes if I'm out and about and it's early and I see kids, like, you know, walking, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You should be in school. Oh, I think to myself, like, oh, it's nice. Nice to be out right now because, you know, kids are in school and they're not going to be in certain places. Ooh, nice. I did do a bit of journaling as well. And this book, you know, there's quite a few pages where I did some journaling. When I see there's a bunch of words here, sometimes it's just lyrics from songs. Or sometimes it's actually like thoughts I've been having, and I do like upside down so people can read them. So there's a few pages here that you can see more. Maybe not the way that you do it. Some more words. Haven't done that in a while though. Another one here. If you want to, there's a sketchbook tour with that book. And some other drawings from when I was in high school and a little kid. It is about like 40 minutes long and boring, but I go through the sketchbook in its entirety. My journals is just a bunch of poems. Ooh, I would love to read one of your poems, although I don't think you would want to share because it might be personal. But that sounds Nice. Poetry. You don't want it too complicated, although it looks pretty dope. Too big. I'm not sure what journalist is, but I think it's, well, journalism will be like interviews and like getting information. Journaling usually just means, you know, writing down your thoughts and stuff like that, more or less. You just kind of write down your ideas, your thoughts, what's going on, kind of like a diary in a way. Let's go do this one here. Yeah, there you go. And it consists like basically making a diary about your daily stuff. So it's kind of like a diary, but not really. There's a bit more to it. Some people obviously like do what they write down what they're thinking, and maybe do some drawings, add in, you know, bits and pieces here, like, oh look, I found this flower, I'm gonna put it in my journal. I like to keep it hidden, although there are not much secrets to it. When the world is like living in my own mythical world. I get you. Totally get you. But say if you ever do feel like, you know, you want to share some art, some journals, I have a Discord if you want to join it. If anyone wants to join it, there's a link in the description or on my community post where, you know, just share all types of different art. I actually got this idea page from Wheat, who shared his page on Discord. And I was like, ooh, that's pretty dope. I need to do a page like that. Here's Wheat's page. Basic shapes. Although mine's a little bit different. His is, you know, basic shapes. Mine's too, but I did a bit more shading. His was just no shading. I think I like, you know, more people here who have sent to their art. Really like this one. There's all different types of what do you call it? Artists, different levels. Now we're talking arty. KJ. Yeah, that's Rocky. She's also has a YouTube channel. Rocky Draws. I think I also tagged her, and if you want to find this person, I'm pretty sure I tagged her in one of my comments post. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, I did. So if you go to like my posts, go down a bit, right here, Rocky Draws, and you should find her. That's her channel. Although she is a bit here and there posting. Yeah, there's the different type of levels. That's another one, Kent. And different styles. Someone does graffiti. Wheat was doing a person, Tom Holland. Some more of Wheat, some more graffiti. Harold. So yeah, different types of people in the Discord. It's all good. Just an option, Plus crocheting. I don't think I have anyone crocheting in here. What are you saying about you? We got a big community. Oh no, sorry, I didn't read that one. If I was there, I would just post a bunch of anime characters I've made plus crocheting. Okay, yeah, you do crocheting. Okay, yeah, we have such a different levels. Digital artist. Rocky, like I said, Rocky, she's really good. Another person, stuff and some pets as well. Where is it? My dog, Dee Dee. Was like there's snakes, cats. My cat. But anyways, I digest. Yeah, well, invitation stays open for anyone, whether you are a creative person or not. You can just be in there, can kind of stay up to date. Cats are my favorite. I have 4 cats. Stay up to date on the Discord, because I know sometimes YouTube doesn't always notify you when certain people go live or whatever. And on Discord, I do always send out a message saying I'm live. Or if you join tomorrow for the Jackbox stream, I'll be in the voice channel. If you want to join in, talk long while we play, there's also that. I like dogs when they're still puppy. They look realistic. Thank you, Brickster. Did I add your name on my thank you page? I don't think so. My handwriting is kind of sloppy on this side. Brickster. Astrid, I'm pretty sure I added your name yesterday. Did I? Yeah, I did. Did I give you a tally mark for today? I don't think. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I gave you a tally mark for today. Because I got 2 different places to put your guys' names. Brickster, gotta add your name here. poster. It's fine. I'll do a tally marks. Like I said, it's super easy. As long as you just in the chat for like at least 2 to 5 minutes, just let me know you're here for a small amount of time and you get a tally mark. You know, if you're gonna be watching, you might as well get your tally mark so you could get I don't know, your name drawn 3D, or I'll do a post-it drawing for you here, you know, or I draw your profile picture, or I do a small watercolor painting, or I do a big watercolor painting of your choosing. I'm gonna draw rock today. Go for it. Stretch. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. It's about 4 hours long stream. It's 4:30 p.m. Today's date is April 17th, 2025. We got this page done, as well as this painting, and started this painting, which is not finished. We've got a good amount of things done today. A good way to learn shading. Yeah, I was doing rocks. Rocks are annoying, but it's good practice. Damn it. There you go. Sorry. Also, my Instagram, I'll be starting to post there. There's different angles of curves on rocks. Yeah. I want to start to post on Instagram as well, the drawings. Try to be more active. Can be it for me. Wheat, did I give you your extra tally mark today? I think I did, right? Not there. Not sure. Give the other. Has been here for a while. I think you've been here for a while, so yeah, I'll give you the extra mark. Wheat. That's Wanderlust. You are wheat. Yeah, 15. You gonna save them or you gonna spend them? With those 15, you get a post-it, your name or a profile picture done. 20 for a small watercolor painting, and 50, which or might bring down to 40 for a big watercolor painting. Save them? Alright, for sure. For sure. That's gonna be it for me, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. See ya. Yes, Dee Dee, yes, I'll go right now. Okay, let me see if I can show you real quick. Hey, Dee Dee. Dee and Annie. For biting me. Yeah. Likewise. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. See if maybe you can see him. Probably not. Okay, it's a flashlight.
Usually there's
The lobster's here.
is he here? Nope, not here today. Not sure where he might be.
Oh well. See you later.